Welcome to your Midday Sports. We begin with news on football. Cavalier have moved up one place to third in the Ray and Nephew Jamaica Premier League table following a 2-1 win over Humble Lion in their rescheduled encounter on Wednesday at the Stadium East Field. Gadale Irving in the 7th minute and Shaniel Thomas in the 20th were on target for the former champions, who were recording their 5th consecutive victory. Humble Lion got their consolation courtesy of an own goal by Irving. The win took Cavalier to 27 points and into third, one behind leaders Mount Pleasant and the same as second-placed Portmore United. Harbourview blanked Dunbeholden 2-0 in the second game of the doubleheader at the same venue. A Shaquille Bradford goal in the 14th minute and a Jashawn Anglin in the 34th were the scorers for the Stars of the East. Harbourview are 9th on 15 points, while Dunbeholden stayed 6th on 21 points. 13 wickets fell on the second day of the West Indian 11 warm-up game against the Cricket Australia 11 in Adelaide, as the visitors hold a 214-run lead heading into the third and the final day. A strong post-lunch session on day 2 from the Windies bowlers saw them dismissing the Cricket Australia 11 for 174 after they were 94 for 1 at one stage. Kimar Roach, Alzari Joseph and Shamar Joseph, who is looking to claim a spot in the 11 for the opening test against Australia, all ended with 2 wickets. Opener Tim Ward was the top scorer for the home team with 50. Batting a second time, the West Indians recovered from 16 for 2 following the dismissals of Tejnarain Chandapal without scoring and the Jamaican Kurt Mackenzie for 9 to get to stumps at 137 for 3. Alec Athanase, 15, was the other wicket to go as Joshua Da Silva, who was elevated to number 2, reached the close on 55, and with him Kavem Hodge on 44. Liam Haskett has so far taken 2 for 39. The West Indians had declared on their overnight 251 for 8 at the start of the day's play. And finally, former West Indies fast bowler Darren Powell is urging Cricket West Indies to prioritise investment in players. Powell, who was speaking on Hits 92 FM's Sports Grill on Tuesday, said what CWI is offering is enough or is not enough to keep the current crop of players from seeking greener pastures.
Darren Powell is urging Cricket West Indies CWI to prioritise investment in players. Powell, who was speaking on Hits 92 FM's Sports Grill on Tuesday, says what CWI is offering is not enough to keep the current crop of players from seeking greener pastures elsewhere.
The board will have to meet and realize that what we're offering these players will not keep them around, not even for the thought of being selected. And agents now are acting almost like a lawyer to the players, in which they have some very good responses now to miss a tour or two, to cash in somewhere. So the board have to realize that they have to up their game. They have to start offering more money, more cash incentive.
Powell is well aware
of the financial challenges for CWI to compete with tournaments like the IPL. However, he wants people to be brought in who understand the business to help to maximize profits. And Powell says cricket's global governing body, the International Cricket Council, has the means to help financially, but they are not doing enough to support cricketing nations outside of the Big Three. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Giovanni, it's back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. And that's the Midday News. I'm Giovanni Dennis. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the News, Sports and Production teams, have a good afternoon.